Hi friends, welcome back to Day Trip Vintage Company. My name is Julie, and if you're new here, I'm so happy that you stumbled upon my channel. Today I have an extra special haul. It's extra special because everything I'm sharing today was gifted from friends and family. It's going to be a little bit of an eclectic haul. I have some amazing fabric. I have a really fun vintage book to share and a super cool cabinet that my stepmom Linda gifted me. It's a cool cabinet. It's been sitting here next to me for about a month, and it has all kinds of cool sewing notions, bits and bobs, all kinds of cool things. I kind of peeked in the drawers a little bit. I couldn't help myself, but I wanted it to be a little bit fresh going through with all of you, and that also holds true for the fabric. I didn't look at it in great depth, but I did pull a piece out this week because I needed some orange. So when we get to this little orange piece, I will share that with you. So I went out to my parents out in Palm Springs area. My stepmom's friend, sweet friend Kay. Hello, Kay, if you were watching. Kay is a quilter, and I think Linda had mentioned to her that I enjoy working with fabrics. I'm not sure what the conversation was, but when we met up, Kay had 2 bags full of fabric that she had given Linda to give to me, and I'm so happy to have it. This will be put to amazing use, so thank you so much, Kay. And the other fun thing is I didn't have any Halloween fabric at all in my stash, except for one piece that I found at the thrift store this year. That's in a haul that I did a while back, but it's like blues and I don't know, it's not like true Halloween color. So I am beyond excited to have this, and it's amazing. Okay, so let's get started. Let's just dig through and see what we have here. Look at that with the bats. And this is a huge piece. I'm sure she often has things left over when she's quilting, but this is probably, gosh, this is a big piece right here. This is probably, I don't know, a fat quarter. I'm not very good at just looking at pieces of fabric and saying how much it is, but that is a huge chunk. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So this would be so fun with that technique I recently shared with all of you, where we made journaling tags out of guest checks, and we did a little fussy cut of the fabric image and glued it on. Super cute. I'll put a link to that below, but these would be perfect. I'm even envisioning how great these would be, maybe doing that technique and putting it on a bingo card or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh my gosh, I love these cats. So cool. Let's see this one here. Ooh, this one's really moody and dark and wonderful with the crows. Isn't that cool? Very Tim Holtz, right? Kind of reminds me of Tim Holtz. And I love these little bits and pieces. Oh my gosh. These will get used and loved and enjoyed. Thank you, Kay. Look at that one. That would be a great fussy cut too. Ugh, I love these. So pretty, and I love the purple. Okay, here is the one that I pulled out this weekend. Our craft prompt this week in our Vintage Craft and Chat group was snippet rolls. And I've been, maybe because this, I don't know, maybe it is because this fabric has been sitting next to me on my craft desk and I've been looking at it, but I've been super into Halloween crafting. I know it's only May, but for some reason, I've just been really wanting to craft in the Halloween style. So the craft prompt we picked out this week was snippet roll. And I had some of the elements. I had the little stickers and everything else, but I wanted a pop of orange. So I grabbed out this fabric out of the stack. I didn't already have any kind of primary orange at all in my fabric stash. So I'm really happy to have this. So even though she included it with all this Halloween fabric, it's a great neutral. So hopefully you guys can all see that. And I just ripped down a long piece of it and just included it in these little clusters here on this snippet roll. So I only did 4. This will probably pop up in as we get closer to Halloween, because I know it's a little bit early. This will pop up as a project either on Vintage Craft and Chat or maybe a standalone project. But I just wanted to share that, and also to show Kay the types of things that I will use the fabric for. And I'll put a link too down below for those guest check journaling tags that I made where we did the little fussy cut of the fabric. And actually, look at this. Speaking of snippet rolls, these long pieces right here actually would be perfect as a base for a snippet roll. You could make a fabric snippet roll or use paper like I did, kind of a mixed media look, but yeah, these will be perfect. Look at, we have more. Here's some more of that size. Great neutrals. Ooh, look at this one. Ooh, this is fun. Is it double-sided? Oh no, there's 2 pieces here. Oh my gosh. You know how I love a polka dot, and this is a really modern take on a polka dot. Oh my gosh, I love these. Kind of mid-century modern too, maybe a little bit with this one. Oh, these are fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a great red. I think there's a bigger, or is this different? I see a big piece of red here. Maybe this is, yeah, I think these are a little bit different. So it has a great kind of vintagey look here, kind of a little bit of a design there in the background. Love that. And then there's 2 bigger pieces. I thought that they were the same. Look at how much. Kay, you gave me so much material. Oh my gosh, this is so much. Again, I love that kind of grungy look. Let me put this up here. Oh, look at this one. Love the kitty cats. Oh, look at that. I mean, this would even make an awesome journal cover. Look at the images. We have the trees. This great one here with the house and the moon in the background. I love the little kitty here. Great repeats. Oh my gosh, Kay, this is a big piece here. Okay, let's put that there. Love this. That would be great too, just to use little pieces and parts of this. On the snippet roll, amazing. Oh, look at this. Ooh, I love that. I love that very vintagey look. And again, we have these long, narrow pieces. That would be great for snippet roll bases. Well, I keep reaching for the other pile. And here we have just some basic black. I love all the little pieces here. These are great. So really that works for anything. Doesn't need to just be Halloween. Let me pull this forward. Some more of these great long snippet roll type pieces. Here's some more of the bat. These are great, Kay. Have we? I don't think we've seen this one. This is a new one. Look at that with the purple. Oh, those bats are great. Look at those. Ooh, these are good. Okay. Look at this one. I mean, I know this is Halloween because I'm assuming this should be spider webs, but I don't know. I would even, it kind of looks like snowflakes a little bit too, right? Am I crazy thinking that looks like snowflakes? That's beautiful. Here's another long snippet roll. Here's more of that purple. Oh, look at, oh my gosh. Okay, this is cool. So this must be the edging or the offcut where she was doing the quilting, but how cool is that? So you all know I took 2 years of sewing in junior high. I was actually the teacher's aide for the sewing or home ec, whatever the class was called, but I'm not a sewer. My mom was a sewer, an amazing sewer. She used to make a lot of my clothing when I was little, but it isn't. I do have my mom's old sewing machine and then one that she gifted me maybe in my 20s. But look how cool. Look at that. Look where she did the design. So she even did like a crow. Is that? No. I was trying to see if there was a crow on the other side. Look at that. Can you see the shape? How cool is that? So I could actually even take this, cut this strip off right here, and this would be a cool base for like a tie of a journal. Oh my goodness, how fun is that? Yeah, and then there's more here. That's fun. That's giving me some ideas. And then this must be what she uses for the back for her batting, because it looks a little bit similar. Now, when I first looked at this, I thought, oh gosh, this would be so great as a topper or a base on assemblages because it looks like snow, doesn't it? It has quite like a snow look. I definitely will use this white in that capacity, but I don't know, this has me thinking a little bit. Look how much is here. Oh my gosh. So much. Kay, you are so generous. Ooh, am I blocking the light? Maybe I need to put that over there. I think I'm blocking the light a little bit. And then this one, what does this say? Oh, these are just great words. We have spooky, skeleton, mayhem, zombie fangs. Again, I probably would come out in here and fussy cut the word itself. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Here's another little piece of that. Ooh, witchy. I like that. Witchy, witchy, creepy. Ah, that is wonderful. And then, oh, nope, there's some little pieces down here. So we have more of the bat. We have more of that awesome kitty cat. Beautiful, that sort of fleur-de-lis. We have some strips here. And then this looks like maybe black fleece. Again, would be great to use in lieu of felt on my assemblages. I think that would be really fun to play with, and I haven't tried to do fleece before. And last but not least, she also included this roll of brown yarn. So this will be put to good use. Oh my gosh, so amazing. Thank you so much, Kay. Thank you for thinking of me. So incredibly sweet and so generous of you to gift me all this fabric. And I can't wait to have a play with more of it and have fun. And I'll share those projects with you too. I will send Linda pictures. Okay, so this next box here, first of all, the paper on here is so cute. I definitely will reuse the wrapping paper. Oops, I had it upside down. But this is a vintage book that was gifted to me by my very special friend, Rosina. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. We'll look inside a little bit and look at the copyright, but even look at the spine here. Oh my gosh, I love the age of this. The cover image is just beautiful. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. So let's see, what was that, 24? Probably 1924 is my guess. There's the person's name. Or no, maybe that's their address, right? 24 Monticello. Is that what that word is? I bet. Let's see if we can find. So copyright 1926. So yeah, that probably was her address. Oh, so beautiful. So this is almost antique. It's just 1 year shy of being a true antique. Just beautiful. And it, oh, look at, so that must have a lot of illustrations in it. Look at the font on this. Oh my gosh, I don't think I have anything. You know, I have those vintage children's books that has the super big font. In fact, I did. I used some in this snippet roll. Can you see how big that font is? And I love to, I think I have like 4 or 5 of them. So, oh, here, you can see it even better. So see the big font? But I don't think I have any books that kind of are in this in between. I have a lot of small, and then this is my largest. But look at, I know I geek out over things like that, but look at the typeface and the font on this. Oh my gosh, look at those illustrations. Those are great. Those are great. Oh, beautiful, beautiful black and white illustrations in here. Oh, I'm so happy to have this. Thank you, Rosina. She's so sweet. Thinking about me. Oh, I love this. Very kind of Thanksgiving with the turkey. So beautiful. Oh, look at the parrot here. Oh, thank you so much, Rosina. I am so happy to have this in my collection. And I don't have a copy of Little Women, so even better. It's just beautiful. This is a book that I read when I was a little girl, and I loved it. So I think I'm even going to go back and read this, and then I think this will go into my little photography area because I think this would be a beautiful book to use as a backdrop for photography prompts. And look at that, what a great base this back cover is, and I love the wear on that. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have this, Rosina. You're always so sweet and thinking about me, and thank you, my friend. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's get into the cabinet. The cabinet is too big. I can't show you the whole cabinet, but I'm just gonna pull out the drawers and kind of show you. So it has 3 drawers in it. Whoops, sorry for the noise. And hopefully you can kind of see on the fronts of the cabinets, there is some Asian printing. There's these cute little brass knobs on here. And Linda had picked this up. She thought this would be something to use in their office to store things, but it turned out to be too large for the space. And she had called me and said there was a neighborhood-wide garage sale going on, and it was full. The drawers were full with all kinds of bits and bobs, and she called me to say, oh, would you like these things? I think they're sewing, I don't know, crafting things. And I'm like, yes, of course. So I said, just throw it all in a bag. That's awesome. You have such a great cabinet now. And it ended up not working for her space at all. So she actually gifted me the whole cabinet plus all the contents inside. I think she kind of went through a little bit and maybe cleaned out some of the stuff that was maybe a little bit junkier. Some of the things worked well and she wanted to keep them too. So, but let's dig in and see what we will find. So I love stuff like, first of all, I love stuff like this. We'll definitely use this in our junk journaling. I would use this on the border of a pocket or something fun. So that's just the first thing, is super cool. We have a package of needles here. I could always use needles. I like the ones here that have the large eye here. Those are great for embroidery thread and that kind of thing. Look at this cute little thing. So this is a little container here of Singer brand needles. I actually pulled out the drawer. I lost my pin to my Fabri-Tac again. I don't know what is wrong with me. And I actually did open the drawer just to pull out one of these pins. I was hoping it would be stainless steel. It isn't, but it's a good stand-in. I just don't know what is going on with me. Losing my pin constantly, I think, on the daily. Here's a cute little container here with some sewing pins and what do we call these? Safety pins. We will go through that. Oh, these are fun. This is a little thing of hook and eyes. Ooh, we'll have to think of something fun to do with these. Oh, maybe they would work. You could sew them on and then use them as a little holder, maybe for dangles. I don't know. We'll have to think of something fun. Here's some more hook and eye closures. Oh, I like the color. I like the black. Here is, oh, look at the graphics in here. So this is an old booklet on how to use a buttonholer attachment. Oh, this would be great. So this will definitely be crafting with. Great images. Aren't those fun? I would even use these like in a Halloween journal because they're black and white and they're kind of, you know, industrial with the metal. Let's see, what do we have here? These are cool. I did look at these briefly when Linda and I were looking through these. I've never seen these before. We were both saying that. So it's marked USPS 1990, and it says this US stamp along with 25 cents of additional US postage is equivalent to the F stamp rate. What is the F stamp rate? Have you guys ever heard of that? Leave me a comment. I've never heard of that before, but these are fun. You know how I love my postage stamps. Here's some more hook and eyes. I don't know why I love that black. Look at this. I just love little containers like this. This will probably go in my cart next to me, and I'm just gonna keep pins in it. I don't have a cool container already for sewing pins, so that's my new container. This is really nice. So this is a Fuller brand needle nose pliers. These have some age to them too. I mean, these old tools like this, they are great to have. This is marked Japan, and I don't have one this big next to me, so I think this will go into my cart as well. Okay, so that's the top drawer. There's 3 drawers in here. Oh, this is funny. I forgot that I put this in. So, you know how I love paper napkins, and Linda always has the best paper. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's going to be a lot of noise. We have some road construction going on, and I'm going to keep going, but if you guys hear loud kind of metal noises, it's because they're unloading some kind of big equipment. So I apologize. Maybe I'll be able to edit that out. That will be challenging for my editing skills. But Linda always has really great napkins. Look how beautiful this is. Beautiful. This was in the bathroom, and I said, oh, I'm taking one. Oh my gosh, I forgot I put that in there. So that's fun. Okay, what do we have in here? More of these cute little, I love these little jewel cases. These are safety pins. Fun. We have a little sewing kit here. I love this little tiny scissors. Aren't those fun? Oh, and there's another, whoops. I dropped something there. There's another of these little paper rulers, which I will definitely cut up and use. That would be fun in a snippet roll too, right? I would use this in a little cluster. So some of the things we'll keep for sewing, some of the things we'll keep for crafting, but that's a fun little sewing kit here. Look how cool this is. I would just stick this into a pocket just like this. Pen 24 sew-on snap fasteners. Oh, these are fun. Made in India. So probably 70s, maybe age on that. Has a little barcode on the back. Creative World, DMC, sharp end needles. These are fun. Oh, look it, and the eyes are really big. I like those. I do not know. Okay, how many of these are? So that looks like, we'll see if there's more in the other drawers. So at least for now, we've found 3 of these. Okay, what would these have been used for? So are they elastic? No, they're not elastic. And they have these little pony beads on here. And then some of the beads are strung on with safety pins. What would those have been used for? At first I was thinking maybe to, you know, keep your sleeve up, right? If it was elasticized, maybe that's what it would have been used for. But I don't know. These are cool. We'll take these apart. We'll use the beads on dangles. Here is a really nice heavy-duty rubber band. Here's a whole bag of safety pins. I'm sure I have safety pins somewhere, but I don't have them kind of in reaching order. I don't have those close by. So maybe those we'll put into one of the little jewel cases. Those will go into my cart. Here's Velcro. This is good and helpful. We have a little pair of scissors here. I think these will probably go into my craft kit. Stainless steel. Those are nice. Oh, we don't want to get rid of that either. Let's stick that in there. These are antique upholstery nails. Those are pretty cool. Those are cool. So we could even cut the nail part off and we could glue those. Wouldn't those look great on the cover or corner of a journal? Those are cool. This is fun. This is like going through a junk drawer, right? These are blued tacks. These I might give to Jim. Although look at those. They're so, can you see that? They're so teeny tiny. I don't know. We'll do something fun with those. I guess because they're so short. Like, could we even, I don't know. The cover would have to be, I'm looking at this antique book here. Yeah, the cover would have to be super, super thick. But I don't know. Those are cool. If I can't think of a use, I know Jim will put those to good use. We have another little jeweled case here with sewing pins. Oh, that one's stuck there. I love the ones with the different colored tops on them. We have more rubber bands. These may have lost their oomph. Look how big that one is. I've never seen one that big before. That is a big one. I'm going to kind of put these over here. I'm getting a big pile here next to me. Here are craft trim jingle bells. These are fun. Let's see, what do we have here? Looks like we have a knitting needle, like a plastic crochet hook, maybe? Is that what that's called, a crochet hook? Okay, what is this? So this looks like somebody macrameed. Probably too short to be a belt, maybe for like a curtain tie back or something. But I think, look at this. I think it would make an amazing tie on a journal. I'm just gonna grab this book, right? Wouldn't that be cute? That would be so beautiful. I think that would be fun. I'm gonna leave that on there. And then what do we have here in this? Oh, I love this. I don't have any red embroidery thread. That's nice. So that's an awesome find. This is maybe iron tape. Like maybe you use this to make like hem tape maybe. That's fun. I like the, you know what? Look at, it has a very spiderwebby feel. So maybe we'll have to play around with this and maybe include it in some of those Halloween clusters or on that snippet roll, right? Do you think that looks like that to you too? We have a little bit of elastic. We have some spun polyester. I think this is elastic too. Look at the packaging on there. I love that paper wrap there. Made in the USA. Oh, we have a cute little like iron-on patch. Cute little star. That's fun. We have some brown suede. Yep, Tandy Leather Factory. That's nice. I used to use this when we made our hand stamp bookmarks. And it's still in great shape. It hasn't become brittle yet. So I'll probably put that with the other lacing that we have. That's beautiful. Oh, these are cool. Okay, so these are vintage emblems, iron-on emblems. Yep, 1991 is the date on that. How cool is that? I probably would just stick this whole thing. I wouldn't take it out of the package. I would just stick this whole thing in a pocket of a patriotic journal. And look how fun that is. Maybe that would be nice for the cover of a journal. Oh, those are fun. And then these are, I think, curtain hooks, right? Is that what these are? Do you sew these in the top of a curtain, I think, and then just little hooks? Those are fun. Oh. And of course, I even love this. Oh, you know what this is? I was like, oh, I love old boxes. This is the bottom of a checkbook cover. Okay, so let's put all these things in there. But that box will even be put to good use. Okay, so there's that drawer. And then let's pull out the third one in the last. I forgot about this too. Oh my gosh, I've had this for so long. Okay, this is maybe the coolest thing. Definitely this will be the coolest thing in the drawer. So this didn't come with this little cabinet. This was gifted to me by Linda, my amazing stepmom. And this was a piece that was in her family. This is her family's last name, Armstrong. And I know she told me about this, so I probably need to get more information. And then I'll type it in the description or put it in the comments. But she asked me if this would be something that I would like. And I said, yes, heck yes. So this is, I think, a vintage notebook that was used for maybe business driving and keeping track of mileage. But look at how amazing just the paper is itself. So this red, white, and blue paper is amazing. So for sure, what I plan on doing, I definitely want to photocopy the paper. I don't want to affect the integrity of it all because it is a family piece, but I will play around with the paper a little bit and see if I can't scan some of the blank pages here, and we'll come up with a fun project. But look at how cool this is too with the writing. So maybe I'll do both. I'll scan some of the blank pages to use and then some of the pages that have the writing. Right? With the red, white, and blue. Wouldn't that be amazing? Patriotic crafting, 4th of July crafting. Isn't that cool? And the pen is even blue. How cool is that? Oh, I'm so happy to have that. There's a lot of like blank pages in there. I might be able to take the pages out. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. Is that cool or what? Yeah, definitely the best. The best thing in the drawer. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about that. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? This is just another little sewing case. Has little pieces and parts. Oh, look at that. It's a little tiny nail file. And other little pieces. I'm going to keep that on my desk and use it for distressing tags and stuff. Ooh, maybe we'll find more of those. Okay, another little sewing kit. That's fun. Product of Canada. That's a product of Canada. This is fun. So this is a little bit of nostalgia. So Lawrence Welk Resort Village. Oh, the 6th grade, we moved to North County, San Diego, to Fallbrook, my mom and my stepdad and I. And the Lawrence Welk, I think that's what it was called, Lawrence Welk Resort, or the Villages, that was fairly close to where we live, further down the highway, I guess it was at the time, and then eventually they put a freeway in. That's fun. Southgate, California. Which is not where it was, but that's pretty cool. That's fun. Ooh, look at these. So this is a little bag of little bobbins. These are fun. Ooh, I like these little plastic ones. So these would be great to put, you know, include on a little dangle maybe, on the side of a journal. And even this little styrofoam one here. Those are fun. Oops, I won't put those back in there. Oh, I love these. I have a little hoard of them, and I haven't yet used them or cut them up. I don't know what it is. I've just been hoarding them. I think this one is less aged or a little bit more modern than the other ones I have. Oh, look at the back of that. Look at the graphics. So we have the bold and the big, and then look at that. Are they all like that? I don't know if the other ones I have are like that. This is a little bit of a, like a rubber, kind of a plastic material. Okay, so I'm gonna vow to cut that one up and use it. What are these? Singer red band needles. Oh, I think these are needles that go in a sewing machine, right? You're probably all saying yes, yes. Yeah, I think that's what these are. Those are fun. Those are fun. We have a little piece of trim here. Ooh, that's pretty. Kind of the black and gold, sparkly metallic. That's fun. Another little sewing kit here. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, these are fun. Buttons on cards. Whoops, one of them fell off there. Ooh, these are pretty. La Mode brand. Made in Thailand. So probably, I don't know, maybe 80s or 90s maybe. Ooh, those are pretty. So it looks like we have kind of that smaller, they're kind of a tortoise shell maybe, a little bit looking-esque. And then we have some larger ones. Oh, those are fun. I don't think we need to take those out. Let's see, what do we have in here? You know I'm eyeing that fabric over there, but let's look. And we have a little bag here of mixed beads. Some are a little bit modern. I think some have a little bit of age to them. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, how cool. Okay, these are cool. So these are definitely, can you see the design on these? So these are definitely vintage. Those have some great age. And then look at this little tiny, teeny tiny spool. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. Are there any more of those in there? I don't think so. Ooh, what are these? So these are Ann Taylor. They're a little bit newer, but look at, they're like a little tiny cufflink. What? Oh, those are sweet. I've never seen. I guess I've never bought a blouse or anything that had a little cufflink on it. Look at the color on that one. Oh my gosh, I love that one. I love that turquoise, and it's so teeny tiny. There might be some little mother of pearl down in here. This is a fun little bag. Yeah, there's definitely some, and you can tell, look at the beautiful coloration on that, and then the back. So that's a true mother of pearl. So fun. Okay, I'm gonna do the fabric last. I keep looking at it. This is a ribbon, and this is pretty. It has like a burlap backing and then this kind of pink lace on the front. And I could actually take the lace off, you know, use the burlap separate and the lace separate too. And there's quite a bit on here. I was just kind of looking at the packaging. That is fun. Yep, totally doing the fabric last. Okay, so this is like a denim. I'm thinking because it has this kind of plastic backing. So I bet this is probably like to use like a sew-on patch if you had a hole in your jeans, maybe is what I'm thinking this is used for. But we'll have to think of something fun to do with that. And then look at this. Oh, I love this. So it's fat quarter, 100% cotton. It does have a barcode, so it's not super old, but it definitely has some age to it. And it's beautiful. I want to open it. Should I? Yeah, we're going to open it. Let me cut the... I love, love, love these kind of little calico prints, but let me cut it in a way if I wanted to reuse. We keep everything in the junk journal world. I might want to use, oh shoot, I cut the fabric. What did I do, Julie? Okay. Well, that wasn't very smart, but I just wanted to see what the whole thing looked like. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love this. I love the small print. Gorgeous. Oh. Okay, friends, so that was it. Such a fun haul. Huge thank you to Kay and my amazing stepmom, Linda. Oh my gosh, this book is so special. I feel like such a lucky gal. I'm so appreciative, Kay, for thinking about me with all this amazing fabric. I can't wait to do something fun with all this. In fact, now I'm really super into the idea of Halloween crafting. This beautiful, beautiful book from Rosina. Thank you, my friend. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I can't wait to put this on display over here in my little crafty corner. And thank you, Linda, for all these wonderful bits and bobs and this amazing cabinet. So we'll have to think of something fun to do in the cabinet. I think Jim said that it'll work well in where he keeps his clothes. We have this like kind of closet area, and I think it's going to work perfect for him. And then if I ever do have a craft room, I may steal it back, because it would be really great craft storage to have a little cabinet like this. So thank you so much. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Rosina. Thank you, Linda. I love you all, and I feel so very blessed. I hope you all enjoyed today's haul, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.